This is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors are Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour. I really appreciate you joining me today. Police have released a statement to say that PC David Carrick, 47 years old, who worked in the same unit as Wayne Couzens, has been charged with 9 additional offences on top of the original rape accusations that he was also charged with. I reported on this case in October, and I also covered the Wayne Couzens case as well. This was over the period of several months, and I think I did 3 videos on Sarah Everard. PC David Carrick was charged in October with the rape of a woman. He is said to have met her on the Tinder dating app, and they went to a pub together in St Albans, Hertfordshire, and the woman said that he attacked her when they got to a hotel room in September 2020. Carrick now faces 13 accusations from 3 more different women who have also come forward. The prosecution announced that the officer was charged with 6 counts of rape, 1 count of attempted rape, 1 assault by penetration, and 1 of coercive and controlling behaviour. The latest allegations are on top of 20 offences that Carrick was charged with, and previously against 4 separate women. In total, the defendant now is charged with 29 offences against 8 women dating from 2009 to 2020. And these include 13 rapes, 5 counts of sexual assault, and also 3 counts of assault by penetration. He also faces 3 counts of coercive and controlling behaviour, 2 counts of false imprisonment, 1 count of attempted rape, 1 count of attempted sexual assault by penetration, and 1 count of causing a person to engage in sexual activity without consent. Carrick has guarded the Prime Minister and worked for the Metropolitan Police Branch, the Parliamentary Diplomatic Protection Command Unit, which is the same unit that Wayne Couzens worked at when he went on to kill, rape and murder Sarah Everard. The Senior District Crown Prosecutor for the CPS, Peter Burt, said that following an ongoing investigation by Hertfordshire Police, which was supported by the CPS, we have now charged David Carrick with 29 offences against 8 women. We remind everybody concerned in the criminal proceedings against the defendant that we wish them to have a fair trial, and it's extremely important that there should be no reporting, commentary or influence online that could cause any prejudice in this case. He will appear at St Albans Crown Court later this month, and he's remanded in custody to appear for other charges, and then he will go to trial. So I would definitely follow this case, and as they've already specified very clearly, I don't want to say anything that may influence this case or maybe get it thrown out of court. So we're definitely going to wait until the conclusion of this case. But as it stands right now, this looks like it's getting bigger and bigger every single day. So I thought this is a really important story, and I really want to hear what people have to say. I've got some other news now coming from up north in Cheshire, and it involves a police officer also, reported by the Liverpool Echo, and is in regard to a former Merseyside police officer that has been convicted of taking selfies at crime scenes and also animal pornography. He's a Merseyside police officer, but he appeared at Manchester Crown Court, and the disgraced officer admitted to extreme pornography and could face more corruption allegations by the police. Ryan Connelly admitted offences that involved possessing images that were extreme and obscene, and involved putting a person's life in danger, as well as sexual acts being performed on animals. A Merseyside misconduct investigation revealed he took a selfie at the murder scene of a teenage victim and sent racist and homophobic messages. Connelly resigned before his misconduct hearing in November, and it was revealed that he would have been sacked if he had been a serving police officer. The 37-year-old has been banned from ever working in the police again. Connelly from Huyton appeared in a grey tracksuit and spoke only to confirm his name. The prosecution said as recently as Friday the police have submitted a report, but not a file, to the Crown Prosecution, asking them to consider proceedings relating to the material that they found. Connelly had taken a picture of himself lying in a field while he was supposed to be working on a cordon at the scene of a fatal attack. This was the murder of Danny G. Jameson in July 2018. The 16-year-old was stabbed in the nuke in Gates Acre, and it led to a murder investigation. A teenage boy was later convicted of manslaughter. There was also several other incidents where he took pictures of people that were being sectioned under the Mental Health Act, and also while they were being observed in hospital, and they were found on his personal mobile phone. They also discovered that he was friends with a known criminal, and he failed to disclose the relationship to his bosses, and this would have also led to him being dismissed by the police for that violation alone. It does make you wonder how thorough these vetting processes are to be able to get into the police. In some other news coming from the north of England as well, there have been 2 arrests in relation to child abductions. The first story comes from Cheshire, and a 51-year-old male was arrested, and he's believed to be a stranger after a 4-year-old girl was taken from a pub. The man approached the girl at the Cheshire Cheese pub in Middlewich and tried to lead her away. A parent then challenged the man, and other members of the public detained him at the scene. The incident happened at 8 PM on Saturday, and police arrested the man on suspicion of child abduction. A spokesperson for Cheshire Constabulary said that the male was arrested after reports were received on Saturday the 8th of January. And this follows on from a boy that has actually been discovered who has been missing for 1 year. ELLIS CLEGG, 15, missing from Scotland in the Paisley area, was known to have links to the Runcorn area, and 2 people have been arrested on suspicion of child abduction after he was discovered and found safe and well. Police said they arrested a 36-year-old man and 61-year-old woman, and they've both been arrested for the abduction. The man and woman are known to Ellis, and they are not believed to have been strangers, and they have since been released under investigation. So that's really good that both of them stories had good endings where both of them children were found. Of course, it's incredibly disturbing that somebody is trying to attempt to take a child from outside a pub. And thank you to the parents that intervened and also anybody that helped to apprehend the man. And in some other news coming from South London, 2 police officers were injured when a male attacked them with a machete. Police released a statement to say that they was investigating after the officers were injured and are appealing for witnesses. At around 10 AM on Thursday the 13th of December, police were in the Met South area and they tried to stop a motorcycle. This occurred on Cherry Tree Green in Croydon, and the man was aged 23 years old and he became violent after the stop. He was detained following the deployment of a taser, and a knife was also recovered at the scene. 1 officer suffered concussion and a 2nd officer suffered a fracture, and a 23-year-old male was charged in connection to the incident. And sticking in Croydon as well, our reporter Dave Nathan attended the scene of a critical stabbing where a male in his 20s was found with multiple stab wounds outside a fast food restaurant, and he's still in hospital at the moment. There was a large police presence, forensics, and the area was cordoned off for several hours in the Thornton Heath area. This occurred yesterday, and there is yet to be an official statement from the police, and I'll definitely keep you updated on anything to do with that story coming from London this week. So really appreciate you joining me for this brief update. I'll be back again very shortly with some more news. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and follow me online as well at Scarcity Studios on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok and Facebook, and scarcitystudios.com for the latest updates. Peace.